fine Sunday afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres.
Ladies and gentlemen,
stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Joe Musgrove gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
So here is Tim LaCastro. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2. But if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Myers on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. Diamondbacks down in order. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Merrill Kelly will be on the mound for game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And now in the box, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Lays off 2-2 now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
This one skied out toward right. Calhoun on the run. He's there and records the first out. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First delivery to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Here it comes on 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He brings a 4 for 12 line. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Plate now, Carson Kelly, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Kelly hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Myers. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
That is it. The right fielder, Cole.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that will bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Set and the pitch. Christian Walker is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 0 for 5. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-1 home. Calhoun is off of first with 2 away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at David Peralta. Bazooka arm in the outfield. Obviously, he was originally signed as a pitcher. Didn't work out. Reset the battery and came back as a big league outfielder. Impressive.
And in steps Manny Machado. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Hit softly on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. And he lays off there, 1-0. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
And the hit will be Trent Grisham. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta's under it. And the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Escobar standing in. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
So that's down.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Around first, he's digging for second, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
In now, Merrill Kelly, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Stepping in now, Tim LeCastro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Struck out in his first at-bat. Skied down the left field line. Job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Escobar at third with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. With play 2.5, no score on the show. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
No pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Guys, it's awesome how the Padres always do such a great job honoring the United States military, isn't it?
Yeah, teams around the league show a lot of appreciation for the various military branches, but with San Diego being one of the biggest military towns in the country, this organization has always been one of the best at saying thank you for everything those men and women do. Every Sunday game, and they've been doing it for years, they're up there getting a chance to take in a ball game.
Yeah, and how cool is that? It's really become a staple of what this Padres organization does, and it's one of those things that make you stop and remember how lucky we are that we get to come to the yard and watch a ball game.
And it's fouled away. And the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
The 1-2. To the left side, but it's well fouled. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Here now the 2-2. Here's laid off and the count runs full.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Calhoun. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
No strike.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando.
2 down with a runner at first, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. standing up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Padres leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ketel Marte.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a curveball looked at, strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, David Peralta. As it's grounded sharply to first. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Up next for Arizona, Carson Kelly. He flew out in his last day big. First delivery to him. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And that one yanked just foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Down and away, ball 1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there. As that strike zone expands just a little, it's 0-1. Myers aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1 pitch.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the stretch.
Ball.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Runners on the move for second. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that brings up Austin Nola. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Hard hit ball to short. And that That's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Trent Grisham, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres able to pick up one on a couple of hits. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far.
Cole Calhoun.
And now the first pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses inside off the plate.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box now, Christian Walker. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Walker stands at first with 1 out. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate, Merrill Kelly. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. The 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still trail 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the San Diego area native pitcher Joe Musgrove.
The pitcher.
First offering on its way.
Musgrove.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now a swing at a softly hit ground ball. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy.
Digging in now for San Diego, Tommy Pham. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
In now, Jake Cronenworth. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Cabrera's there. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they're on top 1-0. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Tim LeCastro. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Cabrera.
Stepping in now as Cabrera. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Set and the 1-1 pitch.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding in is Ketel Marte, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
LeCastro on second. Cabrera on at first with nobody out. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. LeCastro rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Chris Paddock is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Chris Paddock.
At the plate now, David Peralta, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. None out, runners at first and second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Now at the plate is Carson Kelly. Lifetime against this pitcher. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch on the way. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Cole Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. The 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Myers looking up. Onto the party porch and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Diamondbacks have taken a 4-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Into the box now, Christian Walker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
4 runs here in this half inning. 2 high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped up. Hosmer calls for it. And that's the third out. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. Arizona leads it now 4-1. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Padres.
And now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So here's Will Myers as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They really got him figured out.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Alex Young will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 49, Alex Young.
First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. So now to the plate, Manny Machado as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. And that misses 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2. Got him.
The back.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. In his career against this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Tatis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it 4-1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the pitcher, Alex Young.
Geraldo Perdomo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Arizona. Number 2, Geraldo Perdomo.
First offering on its way. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim LeCastro.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Tim LeCastro. Singled in his last at-bat. First delivery to him.
Yep, that ball went out. Yeah.
Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. The pitch.
The count, 2-1.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Full count now. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Diamondbacks down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Chris Davinsky will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 32, Chris Davinsky.
Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Trent Grisham. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pulled toward right center field. Calhoun giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris.
Jorge Mateo will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
The Padres. Number 3, Jorge Mateo.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Fouled off. tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this is popped up near second base. LeCastro settles under it near second, and that's the third out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 8th inning coming up. D-backs lead it 4-1. Emilio Pagan will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Emilio Pagan.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
Pagan, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 3,
Next, it'll be Ketel Marte. Delivered an RBI single last time up. First offering on its way. Fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Popped him up. Machado is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Next up is David Peralta. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 2 for 5. First pitch on the way.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Ready with the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Cronenworth is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Tyler Clippard will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Tyler Clippard.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham.
The left fielder, Tommy.
Here's the first pitch.
Pham.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
The batter, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Stepping in once again is Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Will Myers. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Push softly over toward the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Ready now is Manny Machado. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. He's got it. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Stephon Crichton answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball.
Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Cronenworth at third. Myers over at second. Machado on at first with 2 down. Hit out toward second. Taken there by Cabrera on the first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Pods leave them loaded, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Matt Strahm enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Carson Kelly.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
And the pitch.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
The batter, the right fielder.
Stepping in now, Cole Calhoun. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Christian Walker. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. His prior history versus this arm, he's only 2 for 10. 1 out, nobody on. Ball. 1-1. Now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Three and two now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The next 3-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Myers is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Next up, Eduardo Escobar. He bounced out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Nick Ahmed will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Nick Ahmed.
First pitch of the AB now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. The 1-0.
Too high. Ball. Outside.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
2 out with the man at first. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Count 3-1.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Padres 1. Yohan Lopez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Now to the plate, here is Austin Nola. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
Here's the first pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here's the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen.
The 2-1. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
In now, Trent Grisham, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Nola gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Little dribbler up the third baseline. The 2-2 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Bouncer to the left side. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy.
Joaquin Soria comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Tommy Pham will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. From the belt, the pitch fouled off. Chopped weakly to the left. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. San Diego down to their final strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swing and a little tapper.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Ball 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
That's shortstop.
Well, partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fastball well outside.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Myers, lifetime numbers against Soria. He's a perfect 3 for 3. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Ball inside.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Two and 0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down and the inning will continue. The relay, and he'll be pulled out at second, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Arizona Diamondbacks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Merrill Kelly earns his first win of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Padres, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.